I am at your side. Take the dragon tears.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, Noisy Boy here, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to be finishing off Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. After this video that will be the finale, but before we get started guys, remember if you are enjoying this series so far, remember to use that shinobi blade for the last time and slash up that like button to support my channel, and if you're new, feel free to subscribe because I love to hear your feedback and your comments in the comment section below. Firstly, I have to apologise for the croaky voice. I've just come off the flu, so if you hear sniffles as I'm playing through and just the odd drop in the voice every now and again, still got a bit of a sore throat, still not 100%, but I will try my best. Also, we have just done a major fuck up in this game. Not me. Pretty much you can see that door's open behind me. We haven't even come here yet in this playthrough. Well, what's actually happened is that I've actually finished the game. I've recorded everything. I've done it. I managed to achieve all 3 endings. After this boss there are actually 4 endings. I have achieved all 4 endings. I finished the game. I'm done. I'll show you. Look, you can see in the memory box. Confront memory. Saint Ishin. One who returns from the great beyond does at the peak of their prosperity. Ishin coveted his strength and all manner of techniques throughout his mortal struggle. He wished for war until his final hour, and that was precisely what he got. You might be thinking to yourself, how the fuck did he do that? Well, I fucking don't know how. All I know is that while I was recording, everything was fine. Managed to go through. Beat Ishin on the first try. Pretty much this boss consists of Genichiro. Again, he has 1 phase, no problem. I think he hit me once before I finished him off. Then you have to fight Ishin again, even though he's dead. He manages to come back because Genichiro is holding the black mortal blade. We have the red one, and there's a second one called the black one. It's pretty much a sword that can open up a gate to the underworld, which is how Ishin came back. Genichiro sacrificed the last bit of his health to bring back Ishin. Saint Ishin, and then you have to fight him all over again. 3 phases. I did it all in 1 try. But what fucking happened is that I recorded the Ishin Genichiro fight, and I recorded the 3 separate endings on different saves. Different files, I guess you could say. And then when I went to combine all 4 together, make it into 1 video, it ended up being 31 minutes, by the way. I had found out that the first video had been corrupted, and I couldn't save it. So what had happened was when I tried to go back to the cloud and try to re-upload it, I couldn't because I had already gone back to the endings. Which is pretty much what I wanted to talk about next. If you want to achieve all 3 endings, you have to learn how to save your files up to the cloud, especially on PS4. On Xbox I'm guessing it's pretty similar. On PC I'm guessing you can just duplicate the save file. Now, what I did is, because this is just the 1 playthrough, I've already finished it in another playthrough, the file got corrupted. So when you go to Share Factory and you have a corrupted file, it deletes. You have to delete it. It's the only thing you can do. You can't save it, or that I know of. So pretty much what that means is that the whole Genichiro Ishin fight has been deleted. There is no way I could save it. You know how fucking much that pisses me off? The hours I spent trying to get that guy down, and I fucking did it in 1 shot. I was so happy with myself. So I'm gonna have to recommend you guys go watch it from other people. I highly recommend going to Fighting Cowboy. He is in my channels list. Love that bloke. I'm sure there are videos all over the internet with the Ishin Genichiro last boss fight. I feel like crying because I was so happy with myself doing it in one shot. Oh god. Anyway guys, so the next 3 parts of the video are me actually talking about the fight with Ishin. Excuse me. The way I beat him in the fights and all that kind of stuff. Really fucked up, man. So like I said, this has been recorded after I finished the game. So fucking annoying. I tried to actually go back on my blind playthrough and try to actually go back then, and I'd done the same thing. I'd already saved it, so I couldn't go back. The only thing I could do is actually go back through the game again, all the way back up to this point, which would probably take me another 30 odd hours. Oh man, it's just really disappointing that happened. I think the blind playthrough took me 54 hours or something like that, and the let's play, which was more polished than the blind playthrough, was about 32 hours. So a dramatic decrease in time, but at the same time, man, that is so disappointing. I can't portray my feelings towards that. Anyway guys, if you want to see the 3 endings, stay tuned. If not, go watch the Ishin fight somewhere else. Like I said before, Fighting Cowboy is a good bloke. Check out his channel, check out how he fought Ishin. I did it a bit differently. Pretty much, if you go back through the series, the way I fought Genichiro, the way I fought Ishin the first time, is pretty much what I did in this one. So pretty much all the skills, all the knowledge, all the cheeses you've learned through this game, you have to combine into one effort. This boss is considered one of the hardest in the game. Probably just below the Demon of Hatred in my opinion. So, look guys, again I triple apologize, 100 times apologize. I really wanted you guys to see that fight. There is no other way I can do it without actually going back through the game and doing it again. I could go New Game Plus, but again I have to start from the start and go all the way through. I could do that, but at the same time, it'll probably take me at least another 20 hours to do, and doing that for 2 hours a night, man, you're looking at 10 more days, so you'll be waiting for at least another 2.5 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, depending on the time that I have, just to actually get one video out. And I'm not going to put you guys through that. Anyway, like I said before, go check out some of your favourite YouTubers who actually managed to not fuck it up like I did. Yeah guys, anyway, Ishin I fucked up, Genichiro I fucked up. You're actually going to be going straight to the ending. Fucking hell. Anyway guys, I apologise for that, but hopefully you enjoy the next 3 endings. Stay tuned, so let's get into it. Alright guys, here we are, back again. Of course I've gone back and saved it to the cloud, so be aware that you have to kind of do that. I do want to reiterate the fact that on PS4 you just have to save it up to the cloud, do what you need to do, then you can just download it from the cloud too, and go back to the spot from where you saved it. Xbox I'm guessing is similar, and PC would just be the fact is copying the save file and making duplicates and all that kind of stuff. Other people know better than I do, but again I reiterate the fact that you should probably do that if you want to get 3 of these endings that we're about to get. Now just to touch on Ishin a little bit, throughout the entire game you learn skills, you learn tricks, you learn cheeses to take out bosses, and you pretty much have to combine all that skill and knowledge throughout the game to fight Genichiro and Ishin 3 times. As you can see, the first phase of Ishin I was doing the whole looping, spinning, whirlwind slash ability. I seem to use that a lot. It's my go-to move. Like I said before, to you guys that might have looked easy, but it took me so long to do that. And I think that's really about it. Trial and error is how I did it, people. Like I said before, it took me hours and hours and hours before I developed a strat that was good enough to take him out in one try. Genichiro, well I haven't fought him for a while, I was a bit rusty. I thought I was trying to tag him without getting any health off, so. But let's go to Lord Kiro. We'll go and do the first setting first.
Where are you?
Ending, sorry. So if you've been following this Let's Play, you should have these 3 options. Now these are the 3 different endings. We'll go with the first one first. Probably my least favourite.
I am at your side. Take the dragon tears.
Damn, that's a badass blade.
My sworn shinobi. Now. Sever these ties of immortality.
Probably my least favourite ending, but at the same time you can see where the importance comes from. The fact that someone who can't die wants to die and has the opportunity to. You know, would you do it yourself? And the fate of the shinobi of the dragons here is the new sculptor.
I think it is best that you have this. No doubt, the day will come. When a shinobi arrives, seeking strength.
A pretty typical ending if you ask me, a typical Dark Souls ending. Or Miyazaki ending I should say. So then the cycle can restart again. Now what I suggest you guys do is go back and re-upload or re-download your save file from the cloud or from your file or from wherever. And we'll go into the next ending, so give me 2 secs. Alright guys, here we are back again. Another downloaded save I should say. Again, I reiterate the fact that you gotta save before you do the endings. If you don't know how to do it, I'm sure there are videos online which will show you a pretty simple way how to do it on PS4, Xbox or PC. So go check it out if you are really struggling to do it. Alright, so we've gotten the first ending, not my least favourite. And again, here we go, we get the 3 options. Once again, we'll do the Give a Dragon's Tears and Ever Blossom. This is probably my favourite ending.
I am at your side. Take the dragon tears. I hereby condemn the last immortal. May you live on and embrace what it means to be human.
Wow. Honor to the end. Love it.
So you're leaving?
Yes. I too will live for every moment. And then I will pass on. Just as my shinobi did for me. Lady Emma, I owe much to you as well.
You could like easily tie that into a sequel for the game as well. You know, with Kuro growing up and becoming a shinobi himself or herself. Yeah, so that's my favorite ending of those three. I like that, and the next one will be the true ending. So what we'll do, guys, we'll re-upload and we'll get the last one going. So give me two ticks. Alright guys, and for the very last time, the last ending. This is supposed to be the true ending. Not a bad ending, probably not my favorite. But not a bad ending. So we've done the first one and done the second one. Now we got to give him the dragon's tears and the frozen tears.
I am at your side. Take the dragon tears. We must leave this place, my lord.
But wait, there's more.
Lord Kuro, may you be at rest. Allow me to hold you in my heart. Everyone, it is time. I must depart. The journey to sever our ties with fate will be a very long one indeed. And yet, you still wish to join us.
I do.
You have my thanks, Shinobi of the Dragon. Know that Kuro shares my joy. Let us depart to the west, to the birthplace of the divine dragon.
So obviously that ending there is like a happy ending for everyone, and it opens it up for a sequel, and you know, pretty much all the ends have been tied up, so that's the true ending. Not a bad ending, but at the same time it's probably the one that Miyazaki wanted in the end. So anyway guys, that is all of the 3 endings. So we managed to achieve all 4 endings at the end. I'll just skip that. But this game has been such a good game. It's really taught me to rely on deflections and blocking and all that kind of stuff, dodging, and it's just sharpened up my skills when it comes to these Souls-like games. So it's just such a good game, and with multiple endings and all that kind of stuff, and just everything you needed to do, just such a good game. I'd probably give this one a pretty solid 9 out of 10. The music, the gameplay, you know, the art, the graphics, and just look at that. Like, look at the trees. Just the trees alone. And I don't know if you guys noticed, there was all that ash and embers floating across the screen when we're at the reservoir, and that just looked absolutely awesome. And I love this kind of setting as well. A lot of people compared this to Neo, and I thought that this was probably a lot better than Neo in my opinion, even though it was a lot more restricted when it came to weapons and abilities and all that kind of stuff. I still love this type of game. If you're wondering what trophies we were supposed to get, actually can't show it now, but if you're trying to platinum this game and you followed what I did in my Let's Play, you probably would have missed out getting all the prosthetic tools maxed out. You've got to do that in the second gameplay, and I think the other one would have been, there was an Ishin ending that you have to kind of go past. You have to pick one or the other to continue. You can either pick the sure ending and stop the game, or you can not pick the sure ending and keep going. So I think that was the trophy I didn't get. Not 100% sure, you're going to have to let me know in the comments below, but I think if you go through a second playthrough and on the second playthrough finish up with the Ishin doing the Shura ending, I think it is. I can't remember, you guys are going to have to figure it out, I'm not quite sure, I haven't actually looked myself. But I've put in so many hours into this game. I did a blind Let's Play which was roughly, I can't remember, I think it was like 52 hours I think it was in the end, when I managed to find everything and get to where I am. And then I did a Let's Play which is just a more polished version of my blind playthrough. Not probably just as skilled, but that took, I think that was about 30, I think it was 34 hours I think it took me to do, so a massive drop since you knew where it was. But hopefully it was pretty much a walkthrough. I don't think I missed very much, but hopefully you guys enjoy it. We're at now 31 minutes, so like I said guys, we managed to take out Genichiro again. We took out Ishin 3 times, all on the first go, so it was pretty much 4 phases of a boss fight. Just took so damn long. I did manage to get that on the first try, and then we did the last 3 endings, so we did manage to achieve all 4 endings. Got all the prosthetics. Oh, we just did so much of this game, and it's sad to see it end, but I'm actually relieved to see it end because this game has put me through the ringer, man. So much rage going on. Gotta love it though, gotta love it. Anyway guys, I will just end it here, so please, if you did love this series, remember to use that Shinobi Blade one last time and slice up that like button, support my channel, and if you're new, feel free to subscribe because I'd love to hear your feedback and your comments in the comment section below. I am your host, Noisy Boy. Thanks for coming on by, and for the very last time in the series, stay noisy.